Hey guys, and welcome to the Farming Pastor's Wife. I've been out of commission for quite a while, and I'm looking kind of rough tonight. I have been sick, but I'm feeling a lot better. So before I got sick, I made this gingerbread dough. So it's been in the refrigerator, it's been wrapped up, it's been good and secure. So we are going to make gingerbread cookies. But thank goodness when I made the dough, I videoed that. So let's go back and look at that. So tonight we're making gingerbread cookies. Okay guys, so we're going to make gingerbread cookies. Caroline and Judah are going to be here tonight, and we're going to roll them out and decorate them tonight. But I got to get the dough made and in the refrigerator to chill, so it'll be ready after supper for us to roll them out, bake, and decorate. So that's what we're going to get started on now. Okay guys, so let's go over the ingredients we're going to need first. We're going to start out with half a stick of butter. So we're going to use half a stick of butter. We're going to use a half a cup of brown sugar. Now you can use whichever one you have on hand. I had some dark, so I chose to do the dark because it has a little bit more molasses in it. And these are molasses type cookies. So we're also going to use, now the recipe called for 1/4 of a cup of molasses. I wanted to put just a little bit more, so I went just a little shy of 1/3 of a cup of molasses. You're also going to use 1.5 teaspoons of ground ginger and 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. You're also going to use 1/4 of a cup of baking powder and 1/4 of a cup of baking soda, not cup, back up. 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder and 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. I don't know why I said cup. You're going to use 1 egg and 1.5 cups of flour. So, I'll meet you over at the mixer and we'll get started. Okay, so we're going in with 1/2 cup of butter to begin with. Get y'all turned down where you can get a good view. I hope you can get a good view there. We'll see. Probably not. We'll start beating that up. I'm also going to add in, I'm going to go ahead and add in the brown sugar. We're going to let those mix up until it's nice and fluffy. I'm going on in with the molasses as well. Get something to scrape that. I did, even though there's still some left in the measuring container, I did spray the container with some baking spray to make it come out a little easier, and it did, but still some left. So let's get all that out. Do a quick scraping of the pan, just a real quick one. And let's turn it back on and let it beat till it's good and fluffy. And then we'll add the egg. I'm going to turn it down slowly and go ahead and go in with the egg. Alright, let's take just a minute and scrape down our bowl. Okay, I've scraped the bowl. Let's go again. Alright guys, let's come over here and we'll sift in our flour. Okay guys, in here I've got my 1.5 cups of flour. I'm going in with my ginger and my cinnamon and our baking powder and baking soda. And then we're just gonna get out any lumps as well as you're mixing it all together. And when you get down to the last few lumps, you can see there's little balls in there. And what you can do when you're down to those balls is just kind of press them through and then sift some more. Press them through. There we go. Alright, let's back over to the mixer. Okay, I'm going to turn it on low to begin with, and we're just going to incorporate it till it makes a good dough. If I'd have turned it on fast, all the flour would have come poofing out. We'd had a billowing puff of flour. Alright, I'm going to crank it up just a little bit. Very good. Our dough is good and mixed. I'm going to give the sides one good scrape down, just to be sure everything's incorporated. And then we'll get this wrapped up in some saran wrap. I'm struggling here, y'all. This batter is not cooperating. All right, so one good scrape down. All right, and we'll incorporate one more time. And we'll be ready to get this in the refrigerator. Alright, very good. Let me get some saran wrap out and I'll meet you over on the bar. Okay guys, I've got my saran wrap out here. And I'm just going to scrape out this dough. It is a sticky dough, but I've already kind of given it a taste. Now, I know some of you are scared of eggs, so if you don't want to give it a taste, that's fine. I don't happen to be scared of eggs. I eat raw cookie dough all the time. Love it. I eat raw brownie batter all the time. I'd rather have the brownie batter than the actually baked brownie. All right. Get this one extra little scoop here. All right, let me rinse my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're just going to wrap it up, and as I wrap it, I'm just going to kind of form it. Into a evenly distributed, thickness. All right, there we go. There's our dough. I'm going to get it in the refrigerator and get it chilling. And after supper, it'll be ready to roll out. Okay, guys, so now I'm going to get to use my granite slab. First time I'm really getting to use it. If I have a coughing spell, I'll just cut the camera off and come back later. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you situated here. I need my kitchen scarf on, but it's in my bedroom. So I'm going to sprinkle the slab with some flour. We're going to unroll this dough. This dough that's been ready and waiting for me to fix it. And I just have not done so yet.
Sent a picture of the Christian, he said.
Okay, so I've got it floured well, and I'm just going to start rolling and turning. And you want it to be able to move freely. I'm hoping this dough is still going to be good. May have to just cut this piece off because I tore it apart a while ago. We'll just re-roll that in a minute. All right. I believe that's as thin as I want it. All right, let's take our cookie cutters. Let me grab them and I'll be right back. All right, I've got a gingerbread man, got a star, you have a snowman and a Christmas tree, and a stocking or a candy cane. Or a J for Jesus. I like the J for Jesus. All right. Bring you down here. Do a star right here. And let's do another Christmas tree. Down here. All right. Ah. The J for Jesus didn't turn out very good. We'll have to do another one. My dough got a little warm.
You using your new granite?
I am.
How's it working?
First time I'm using it.
How's it
So
working?
far, so good.
That's what the guy said halfway down the building when he jumped.
When he jumps.
Yeah, so far so good.
I've got my oven preheated to 350. I don't make gingerbread cookies at Christmas normally. This is not something I do very often. My dough definitely got too warm. Well, I couldn't salvage that one, so let's roll this dough back up, put a little more flour down. I may chill it again. Get this dough over here. And I probably should have used metal cookie cutters too. That probably would have helped. But y'all, this dough smells so good. I think it's going to be wonderful. And you just want plenty of flour so that it's easy to move around. You don't want it to stick. I may have to stick this back in the refrigerator. Let's try the J for Jesus now. I want one of those. Yay. Alright, now that we got this pan full, let's see, can I get one more? Maybe. Let's get this Christmas tree on, and we'll put this dough back in the refrigerator and get it chilled. Alright, as soon as the oven gets to 350, we'll put it in for 10 minutes. And then we'll let them cool, and then we'll decorate. Alright, here are our cookies, and we're going to start decorating them. I've got some royal ice in here. I've got blue. I've got white. I have red. I have green. And then I have some sparkly red and some sparkly green. So we're going to decorate one up and give it a taste, but they smell and look delicious. Okay, so here is our first completed. I will have won no awards for decorating, but that is our first completed cookie. Now let me give it a taste. All right, I'll bite his head off. That's really good. Really good. That's a great dough. It's still just a little bit tender inside, but crunchy on the outside. Very good. All right, so we're going to have a family night, and we're going to finish decorating these cookies up. And we're just going to have a good time making cookies. Thank y'all for watching The Farm & Pastor's Wife. And remember, if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything. Bye, y'all.